going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Puck picked up by Tipsier. Makes a save.
Reeves really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner just like that. He made that one look easy.
And too much traffic in front blocks that one. The Habs gain possession. Battling for it along the boards. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he can't hang on after that hit. You'll need more than that to beat him.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Taken by Matichuk. Quick pass across to Johnson. That's blocked. Battle along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Here's a short pass to Matejchuk. And that one's turned away. Puck grab by Slavkovsky. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Grabbed along the boards by Sillinger. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Oh, and a paddle save on the play.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Evans has won the draw inside his own end. Handles it again. Montreal's looking to break out. Moves the puck over to Bolduc. Puts it on net. Turned aside by Greaves. Columbus with possession in their own zone. The Canadiens have it now. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And there's the save. Dishes it to Voronkov. And he passes it up ahead to Wood. Fires it. And he comes up with a stop there. Here's a chance. And he shuts the door on that. Moves the puck across to Deneau. Oh, catches him in the open ice. And a great save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Shot! And that goes off a player in front. Taken along the wall by Marchment. Snaps one from the slot. Oh, what an effort giving up the body there. Slides it across. Glove save by the goalie. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Kapanen's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Denies him on the slobber. And look at this, they're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Columbus has won the defensive zone draw. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Handles the puck. Just a great defensive read there. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Montreal's got it from behind the net. for the puck back and forth. Picked up along the wall by Dobson. Kapanen's lugging the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow.
Greaves makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net and really no trash for second shot opportunity. So much pressure on this shift. They have their opponent running around everywhere, really chasing the game. This is exactly what you want.
Oh, look at this. They've really got him on their heels here now. Open it front. Oh, what a save. There's a hit. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Passes it over. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Moves it quickly over to Severson. And he sidesteps the check there. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And he takes the feed. He got all of that hit. Montreal's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Columbus has it against the half wall. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. And the puck's booted away. Moves it over to Anderson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Greaves hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. Nice job tying up his opponent. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Slides the puck over. Here's a stretch pass to Suzuki. Oh, and a great hit to play to force the turnover by Sillinger. They go on the attack through center. Shot! And that's blocked. The Canadiens ready to go on the attack. Angles it over to Caulfield. Oh, a clutch save!
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Glove save made by Montembeault. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Back to the blue line. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Greaves. Coils won a big draw in their own end. Columbus has the puck. Moves it to Sillinger. The Habs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Cuffs up possession of the puck. Quick shot. Answers the call with a big save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
This is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position to just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Too much congestion in front. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained O-zone pressure by the opponent.
More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. Evans has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Quick pass to Wood. Passes the puck over to Voronkov. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot, and that's blocked away. Montembeault's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Cooley. The Canadiens cross the blue line and are on the attack. They score! Ledger deliver!
Well, I've been here. I mean, you're up against a tough opponent, someone who's really fast. You feel like a turnstile because you've just been blown by. I mean, he uses his speed, his powerful stride. He gets it to length, and man, does he convert on it.
Montreal's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they already lead in this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
Well, they get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they've started, the urgency around the puck, they've hounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Columbus plays it along the wing, and he comes up with it. Here's a shot. Denies him again. Slides it diagonally to Bolduc. Moves it to the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And now it's grabbed by Provorov. Puck dumped in, and the forwards are going to skate off. The Habs have it against the wall. Pinned up along the boards. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left in the period. Montreal's ahead 1-0. Columbus takes possession off the draw. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Denies that opportunity. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Gets it to the other point. And then ricochets off a twin in front. Gives them nothing in front.
Slavkovsky's stick breaks, and he's lobbed it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into play quickly.
And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Habs have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. Monahan's won the draw here in the defensive zone. Loose puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Monahan. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Fires it on net. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And the puck leaves the zone. And now he passes it to Goodbranson. Moves the puck. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Looks to get the puck over to Texier. The Canadiens in transition at center. Here's a short pass to Johnson. Columbus plays it against the boards. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Montembeau's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Columbus has possession of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Well, that hit maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Montreal's up 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that turns off one of his teammates in front. Here's a shot. Handles the puck at the point. Dishes it off. Puck scooped up by Hudson. Picked up along the boards by Werenski. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. Grabbed along the boards by Doc. Shot tipped. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Directs it on over to Fantilli. He's got a step. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kicked it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease.
Tosses it to Sillinger. Quick shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Passes on over to Kapanen. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Reeves.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 the score. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Lundstrom's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it across. Walker save and a good one by Montembeault. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Montreal's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Off the draw, they take possession. The Canadiens have it now. Bolduc's carrying it ahead. Here's a chance. Turns him away. Scrum ensues along the boards. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got the puck. And he takes the pass. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Both teams are set, they're ready to drop the puck. Coyle's won the faceoff. Passes over to Goodbranson. Takes the pass. And now he angles it across to Sillinger. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. Feeds the puck up to Texier. Intercepted in the offensive end by Sillinger. Denies him!
The shot's from the middle of the ice, and he has some beat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Branson. Taken along the wall by Olivier. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Gallagher's gaining momentum. Dumps it in. The Blue Jackets gain possession. And he moves it up to Marchment. Oh, and he gets all of it with the great kick save on the play. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net. Montreal's taken a 2-goal lead already here in the first period. They look dominant.
dominant tonight, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've been terrific tonight, James, and they've been able to execute. They've thrown a lot of pucks to the net, but they've managed it extremely well. They've opened up their own lanes, and they've got the opportunities.
Monahan's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Shot off the post.
The Canadiens recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Slavkovsky's got it along the wing. Picked up by Johnson. Moves it quickly over to Jenner. Columbus steps inside. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Works it across to Werenski. Turns it aside with the pad. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Lets it fly. Denies him with the save. Picked up along the wall by Duck. Moves it to Matheson. Takes the feed. Takes it to the net. He says, let's get physical on that play. And now he tries to get it across to Lundstrom. Laying the body. The Habs gain possession in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Evans. Uses the force on that hit. Dumps the puck in. Scooped up along the wall by Lundstrom. Hammers the shot. Denies him. He got all of it.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
More than half the period has expired. Montreal's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. The Canadiens take it across the blue line. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Montreal's got it now. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Fantilli's moving the puck through his own zone. Directed over to Marchenko. Quick pass across to Suzuki. And that play's neutralized. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. And these fans are still buzzing about what we... Yeah, they're going to fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're going to have your teammates back. This was going to happen either way.
Well, is this one of those analogies, you mess with the bull, you get the horns?
I guess so. I mean, it's certainly sending a message, isn't it, James? I mean, really, it's about retribution and governance and what happens within the rink and trying to make sure that this gets settled here and there, and hopefully it's done.
A wild couple of minutes there, and things have finally cooled down as both teams will settle in for the face-off. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. They stopped that one. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Shekai.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Freeves has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, Montreal's got a 2-0 lead. Columbus wins the draw. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Skates across the blue line. Shot, and he makes a save there.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Intercepted at center by Texier. Quick pass to Caulfield. Sent into the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. And he's ridden off the puck. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Here's a shot. And that's good. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home.
That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Montreal's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it, and they lead it late in the first. And he totally whiffs on that one. The Blue Jackets cross the line and gain the zone. Skates in behind the cage. Oh, and there's a great save by Montembeault. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Slides into Anderson. Puts it on net, and not much on that one. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Montreal's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. The Canadiens win it. And he takes a shot, and that carries off a stick. How did he stop that one?
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Gets in front of it for the block. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Oh! Receives the pass. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Drills him. Sends the pass across the ice. Kentilly's going to play it against the half wall. And a little physicality ends that threat. Here's a blast. Way too much congestion blocks that. Oh, and even bigger save on the slapper. Montembeault's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Montreal's built themselves a large lead, and there are still more than 2 periods to play here. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Broken up at center by Voronkov. Montreal's got it behind the net. Through center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Columbus has possession of it now. Werenski stick handling in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Habs have it from their own end. Now he slides it up to Thompson. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Columbus plays it along the wall. Quick feed to Voronkov. Easily turned aside by Montembeault. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Turned aside with the glove by Montembeault. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Here in the later stages of this period, 3-0 is the score. Snatches the puck with the 2 centermen locked up. Stones him in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting taking away any of the net.
Oh, what a dangle! And a great save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Angles it over to Favreau. And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. The Canadiens move it in. Fires it. Denies the slapper. Great defensive effort with the strip. Slides it diagonally to Olivier. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. Shot! Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Slides it up to Marchenko. Here they come on the rush. Gets in front of it.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck. Jenner's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
Passes it over. Big save by the goaltender. Picked up along the boards by Jenner. Puck picked up by Provorov. Scores! And here comes the boom, as in Jenner. Great finish.
I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Late goings of this period. The Blue Jackets are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And they cough it up at center.
The Canadiens are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to transfer it, head north, and start cashing in.
Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Dishes it to Kapanen. Takes a shot. Just a simple pad save made by Greaves. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
The Canadiens are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. Kentilly's won it in their own end. Feeds the puck over to Marchenko. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. You can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
$50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
Duke's not going to return to this game, James, and this is some unfortunate and sad news that the injury suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
I don't want to speculate at all, but that did not look good. The second stanza is underway as the puck is just dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Blue Jackets are really leaving their goaltender high and dry right now. They're giving up way too much off the rush. When your opponent has numbers, they're going to capitalize.
The Canadiens have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Suzuki's won it off the faceoff. And now it's over to Texier. Shot! And that one's stopped.
Greaves is getting shelled in the crease, doing everything he can to keep the opponent at bay. But, man, this is getting tough. They've got to find a way to stop chasing the game and create some offense.
Columbus takes possession along the wall. Hammers one. Makes the save. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Sends the pass over. Gains the zone from the right. It's a shot. Denies him in front.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Canadiens are up 3-1. And sneaks in there on the tie-up and comes up with the puck. Columbus is on the attack. With possession along the wall. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Takes the shot. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Kapanen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Slides it over to Slavkovsky. Columbus has it behind the net. And the puck's kicked free. Works it across to Jenner. The Blue Jackets take it across the line. Fires it on net. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle, and staying focused is key when you haven't seen a lot of work here, Cheryl.
Well, part of their mental preparation as a goaltender, even when you're not busy, you have to stay dialed in, follow the action. He's doing exactly that, and he makes a nice cover.
Montreal's taking possession in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick shot! Turns it aside! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Montreal's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. He scores!
This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. Your recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
The Canadiens can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards and tries to make a diagonal pass to Sillinger. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Handles the puck from the left side. Takes a shot. Avoids the defender. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Drives it to the crease. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen's happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
Hopefully this can get the wheels in motion for something positive. It's just been a disastrous game, and they're going to get him out of there and put some relief in.
Montreal's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Slides the puck down low. Grabbed along the boards by Wood. The Canadiens look to start the transition game. Takes it across the blue line. The Canadiens carried along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Suzuki. Taken by Texier. Bumped off the puck. Voronkov's picking up steam. Dumps it in. The Habs have it against the wall. Montreal's got it in their own zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Slides the puck over to Voronkov. Montreal's got it from behind the net. Here's a short pass to Texier. Taken along the wall by Dobson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Fantilli. Sneaks by the poke check. Here's a pass to the middle. And that's blocked in front. Puck grab by Deneau. And now it's to Matheson. Takes the feed from his own end.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Gets a glove on it to make the save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Montreal's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. They've got numbers. Here's a chance. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Montembeault's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Shot! Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Montreal's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come up along the wing. Shot, and he's got that one. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Great reach with the poke check by Anderson. Back to the point, they set it up. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
They can't blame the goalie on this one, who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Columbus has to find a way to build on this now, Cheryl.
They're going to have to claw their way back to get into this one, and it's going to be shift by shift. They're not worried about what happened. They have to be looking forward and worried what's coming next.
Gets the puck over to Anderson. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Scrum ensues along the boards. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. Columbus has it behind the cage. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Too much traffic in the lane. From the right side, takes the pass. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Feeds the puck over. Takes the feed. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Merzlikins. The Habs continue to lead big here in this second period. Columbus takes possession off the draw. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Sends a pass over. The Habs gain the zone. Here's a shot, and that doesn't reach the net. And now he moves it to Johnson. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Shekai. And the puck's knocked loose. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Gains the zone along the right wall. Puts it on net. That goes off a twig. Dismiss that chance. Handles it along the blue line. Shuts him down. The Blue Jackets have played the puck from behind the net. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Fires it! And not much on that one. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. The Canadiens win the draw here in their own end. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. The Canadiens have it from their own end. And there's the whistle icing the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Canadiens have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
And he keeps that one out. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Moves it to Marchment. Handles a sweet feed. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Montembeault. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The Canadiens have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Columbus wins the draw here in the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Levels them with the hit. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Picked up along the wall by Suzuki. Caulfield's picking up momentum through center. Shot! Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. It's another consecutive save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Throws it in. The Canadiens have it behind the net. Moves it over to Texier. The Blue Jackets take possession here in the open ice. We got a whistle as the puck sails into the bench.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Montreal's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the draw. Moves it quickly over to Sillinger. Montreal's got the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. There's a shot. Just wide of the net. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. He's got a breakaway. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Feeds it to Doc. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck. Merzlikins has to make an outstanding save on that last sequence to keep the puck out of the net. Simply outstanding to be able to get to the top of his crease to make that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Montreal's got a 3-goal lead here. They're up 5-2. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Montreal's done a nice job of generating pucks on net, and as a result, they lead here in the second. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Kapanen. Montreal's got it along the wall. Takes a shot. Scores on the rebound. It's buried.
Well, James, forearm strength is critical in the game right now. You've got to be strong. You've got to be hard on your stick, especially on goals like this. The rebound comes out. You've got to be able to corral that puck quickly and get it off.
Montreal's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting. Marchment's going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury on a hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Denied by the goaltender. Breaks it up with the poke check. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Columbus gains a hold of possession. The Canadiens going to work on offense. Nice save from point-blank range.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Montreal's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. And off the draw, they win possession. Looks to pass it to Jenner. Here's a chance, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. The Canadiens are across the line and into the offensive end. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Across the line, down the left wall. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Montreal's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Canadiens win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Moves it to Lundstrom. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Montembeault certainly found himself a rhythm in this game right now here, James, and a good thing he has because no one is playing in front of him. He has had to do everything desperate, athletic in his crease to be able to make that sequence of saves. That is desperation plus. It's time for his team to get on their horse and get desperate in front of him. You can certainly tell that the coach is not pleased.
The Canadiens have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Handles the pass. Shekhar's got it against the boards. puck across to Provorov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Pass in front. He scores! What a play!
It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Columbus has a little revitalization plan going here after that goal.
I think it's going to take a lot more for them to be revitalized as they continue to punch, but they got that goal. It's a positive in the right direction, but it's not enough. They have to use the runway they have to execute and get a way back in the game.
And a good solid hit on that play. Scooped up along the wall by Marchment. Quick pass to Matecha. Sends it over to Provorov. Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Montreal's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Quick feed to Shekai. Along the right side into the offensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now he angles it across to Fantilli. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
And he takes the dish. Matheson's got it on the offensive end. Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic. Feeds the puck to Fantilli. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. Puts it on net. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. From center they get into the attacking area. Drives to the sweet spot. Shuts him down. Merzlikins makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play.
Provorov's been outstanding tonight. The puck is on a string on his stick, and when you look at his game, I think of his vision, I think of his scanning ability, and then, of course, his hands. You have to have all three of these things if you're able to make those plays, and it certainly pays off with the offense.
Montreal's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. Evans wins it in the offensive zone. Blocks from the point! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Montreal's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Evans wins the face-off in the offensive zone. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Grabbed along the boards by Jenner. Huge stop with the one-timer. Evans carries the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen at center. Handles the puck. Now over to Jenner. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he makes the easy save.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Makes his presence known on the ice. They go on the attack through center. Takes it in front. Monster blocker stopped by Montembeault. Oh, they do it again.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Up along the wing. And now it's grabbed by Suzuki. Big time stop there. Merzlikins hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And now he tries to get it across to Coyle. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall.
Columbus is being dominated in every area of the ice tonight. They're being out-battled and out-run.
Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Columbus looking to make this game respectable with that opportunity if they could have cashed in, but unfortunately a bad bounce. You miss by an inch and it hits the pipe and out.
Passes it over to Texier. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Fires it. Denies him with the save.
Sillinger's found his rhythm in this game and his shot mentality here. He takes this one and he just rips it off the post. That's a tough one. I thought he had it. The goaltender looked like the angle was off, but apparently not.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go. They win the draw and go on the attack. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Lundstrom's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Turns it away on the slap shot. Flash from the blue line. Oh, it just gets a piece of it. My word, they really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Oh, what a hit there. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. Montembeault's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Columbus has had a lot of good looks offensively, but they continue to trail in the second. Kapanen's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And he takes the feed. Columbus looks to get things going down with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Kapanen. Puck scooped up by Fantilli. Taken by Werenski. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Slafkovsky. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Slides the puck over. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. Montreal's got it behind the net. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Slides the pass over to Coyle. And that pass is redirected. Taken along the wall by Caulfield. Sends it in on the attack. Puck picked up by Texier. That's not going to fool him. Feeds it over. Picked off by Werenski.
Knowing how to protect a lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
And now it's over to Johnson. He got all of that hit on the play. Caulfield swooping in on the attack. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Sends it ahead to Johnson. And that's taken away in the offensive end by Hudson. The Blue Jackets have it now. Puck grab by Coyle. Gains the zone through center. Shot! Off the glove! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blue Jackets seem almost a little frustrated out there as we near the end of the second period. They've had plenty of chances, just cannot convert. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Deneau. And now he moves it to Gallagher. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Takes it into the slot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Merzlikins. Denies him again. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And they win the draw here in their own end. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Moves it quickly over to Fantilli. Here's a chance on the attack. Sends the puck across.
Oh, how did that stay out? Wow! I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, and they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Dobson. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Floats it right onto the table. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck. Well, this is textbook contact to be able to get possession of a puck here, James. I mean, it's about separating your player from puck, and you got to sacrifice your body a little bit. You know that you're going in as the initiator in that contact zone, if you will. But now your team has possession, and it results in a goal. That's a great assist.
The Blue Jackets have finally shown a counterattack, and let's see if they can build on this now.
One goal can change the psyche in a game, and you can see them pressing as they head into the third period.
Evans has won the draw here in the neutral zone. And now he angles it across to Anderson. Gets it over to Marchman. The Canadiens get a hold of it. Takes a shot. Stopped with ease.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Broken up by Shekai. Scooped up along the wall by Marchenko. And he takes the feed. Nice hit on the play there. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Quick pass across to Jenner. They've got some momentum here. Cuts to the front. Scores! The captain delivers.
Anytime you have numbers off of the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you bury it.
Columbus gets exactly what they needed. A goal here late in period number 2. Let's see where it goes from here now, Cheryl.
That should put some wind in their sails, James, as they attempt this comeback and look for the equalizer now. But I like the way they've played this last sequence. Very aggressive on the puck, using their body and physically engaging.
And that banks off a stick. Slides it across to Kapanen. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. Back to the point it goes. Here's a blast. And he stops that kid in there. Wow. Moves the puck. Sends it into the offensive zone. Quick pass to Slavkovsky. The Canadiens are on the attack. Quick feed to Slavkovsky. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Angles it over to Hudson. And now it's grabbed by Werenski. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sillinger. Feeds it over on the rush. Shot! That's blocked. The Blue Jackets ready to go on the attack. And he'll hang on to the puck for a much-needed whistle.
Well, and this is huge, James. The ability to slow the game down, get a line change. There's no one happier than the coach right now.
The Blue Jackets have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. Dished on over to Suzuki. And now he tries to get it across to Texier. Unloads it! That one misses and will play on.
Well, you spend so much time trying to create scoring chances, and when you do, you gotta find the back of the net. At the very least, hit it, James.
Here we go, puck's in deep. The Canadiens gain control of the puck. Puck scooped up by Carrier. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Play is called for offside. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. The Blue Jackets win it. Nice feed from the right wing. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Canadiens pick up steam and are on the attack. Grabs control of it at the point. Puck exits the zone. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
If you'd like to rub shoulders with some of our players, don't forget to go to our website and check out our next charity event.
Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Here we go. We're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Canadiens are ahead in this game in the third period, James, but the question is for how long? I mean, the transition and the counterattack happens so fast. Goaltenders are left hung out to dry. This game is all about offense.
Here's a chance behind the net. Lets it fly. Oh, what a stick save! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Anderson's done a great job of staying the course in this game here, James. You know, he could let the multiple opportunities that he hasn't cashed in on really get to him, but he doesn't. He continues with his persistence and his relentlessness to the net here, and it pays off in dividends as he gets on the board.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltenders who want to keep them hemmed in.
Here's a short pass to Texier. And he sends it across to Dobson. And he takes the pass. Taken by Werenski. Slides it diagonally to Marchenko. Shakes loose. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. The Habs played along the wing. Here's a chance in front. And that shot's blocked. Columbus has possession of it now. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Columbus has put a tremendous amount of shots on net, but they still trail here early in this third period. Montreal's won the draw, and they'll go to work. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is just a fabulous shot, James, and the goaltender, he was flashing the leather. Everyone knows that he's got a quick glove. Wasn't quick enough this time.
Montreal's taken a 2-goal lead to jump out here in period number 3.
And they're in attack mode, aren't they? I mean, this is just a different team to start this third period. Now it's about maintaining that control, that killer instinct, and trying to ride it to the finish line.
Slides the puck ahead to Kapanen. Sends one up to Matejchuk. Takes the pass. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Montembeau's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Kapanen's won the draw here in their own zone. Across the line and on the attack. You'll need more than that to beat them. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. And he feeds it down to Matejchuk. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Coyle. Off target! Tries to get it over to Carrier. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And it stays in as it takes a poor hop off the glass.
Yeah, this was my mantra, high, hard, off the glass pounder, and you got to execute when you're trying to hit the glass. You can't worry about it going out. It's got to be hard.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. The Blue Jackets have time on their side despite trailing early in this third period. They have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Off the draw, they take possession. Tosses it on to Doc. Montreal's on the attack. Whiffs on that. Voronkhov's got it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. An easy glove save made by Montreal. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Oh my goodness, what a move! And a great save.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Suzuki's won a big draw in their own end. The Habs have it now. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Huge steal at his own end. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. The Canadiens have it from their own end. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. The Blue Jackets win the draw here in the neutral zone. Grabbed along the boards by Suzuki. Puck picked up by Texier. And the shot dies in the traffic jam.
Severson's fighting through an injury, really laboring to get to the bench here. He's going to look to finish his shift, but he's really struggling.
The Blue Jackets are looking to get back into this one, trailing early in this third period despite having the better scoring chances. Columbus wins it. Picked up along the boards by Werenski. Works it across to Johnson. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Takes the feed up ahead.
Jenner's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Montreal's won the faceoff. Tees it up from the blue line. Answered the call on that play. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Slides the cross-ice pass. Puck moved over to Jenner. Moves it to Johnson. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Puts it in deep. Tries to feed it over to Gallagher. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. The backhand, stopped by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by Anderson. Makes another stop. Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. There's a shot. There's a save by Montreal. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. What's an open space at center. Here's a chance. Glove save, somehow got a piece of it.
Perrier is back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
Quick pass to Evans. The Canadiens take it across the blue line. Battling for it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. Slides the puck across to Coyle. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of it. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Monahan's got the puck. The Habs gain possession. Takes the feed. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Feeds it across. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Quick pass across to Doc. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Angles it over to Fantilli. Passes it to Texier. Here he is on a breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Receives the pass. Fires it on net. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come. Scooped up along the wall by Fantilli. Puck grab by Carrier. Texier's got it through center. Quick shot! And that's broken up. Merzlikins freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Shuts them down. Sillinger's lugging the puck. Columbus is in the offensive zone. And makes the save. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that shot dies in traffic. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Sends the pass over. Nice zone entry on the left side. Takes a shot. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. And that one's turned away. And now it's over to Lundstrom. Can't keep a hold of it. Grabbed along the boards by Gooley. The Canadiens carried along the wall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Favreau. He carries the puck up along the wing. Quick feed to Shokai. Takes the feed. The Canadiens move to the offensive zone. And that one's turned aside. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Anderson. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Oh, that changed. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I really love the fight for position here, James. He gets that second shot opportunity off of the rebound, and he makes no mistake over the glove of the goaltender.
Columbus has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Here's a short pass to Anderson, and he makes the save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Habs win the draw. Quick shot. Turns him away. Pinned up along the boards. Passes out front. And it's blocked. Takes the feed at the point. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Moves the pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play.
much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
Montreal's won it. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Suzuki's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here's a chance. And there's the save. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. And he serves it across to Texier. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Shot. And he makes the save. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Sends a pass over. Works it across to Evans. Stones him in front.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Jeannot's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Answered the call there. Olivier's got the puck along the wing. Driving right to the front. Oh, the glove save. Where'd that come from?
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Glove save and a flamboyant one at that. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop! Moves it to Anderson. Dumps it into the ozone. Columbus has it near the wall. Quick pass to Olivier. Picked up along the boards by Sillinger. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play. Oh, fantastic save by Montembeault. Through center along the wing. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Merzlikins. Woods gaining momentum. Takes the pass in the left wing. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Takes a shot. Stuffs him again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Montreal's got it against the boards. To the low slot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Slides it on over to Doc. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Pass it up ahead. Gains the zone through the middle. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there.
Montembeault's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And off the draw, they win possession. Shekai's got the puck in his own zone. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Monahan's won the faceoff. Handles the pass. Oh, here's the pass. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Puts it on in. Comes up with the stop. Sends it over to Jenner. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dishes it off. Slides it across. Scores! Wow! Hopping bottles off the top pounder.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Blue Jackets definitely needed that one here in the third.
You can feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
And he takes the dish. Routine save made by Montreal. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. And now he moves it to Matheson. Fires it! And not much on that one. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. That opportunity's rejected. Hammers the shot! We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. Columbus has the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Marchenko. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that goes off a player in front. Tries to feed it over to Branson. Stops him cold. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Canadiens win it in the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Texier. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Handles the puck.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down this stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Quick feed to Coyle. Along the half wall with the puck. That goes wide. Sends it out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Pass across to Slavkovsky. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. The Blue Jackets take it across the line. Shot! No room for that one to get through. Gallagher stick handling in his own zone. Slides the puck to Doc. Here they come on the attack. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Moves the puck up to Coyle. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Sidesteps the check. And he makes the save. The Canadiens have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Gooley. intercepted by Wood. And they'll dump it in. Feed to the middle. And that's covered up for the whistle. And a much-needed face-off will give them a breather. Columbus is in danger of losing this one if they can't convert on one of these scoring opportunities, and they've had a lot of them tonight. The Blue Jackets take possession here inside the offensive zone. Battle along the boards. Quick feed down low. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Looks to set up at the point now. Stopped by the goaltender.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Quick pass across to Doc. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Stretches one out to Lundstrom. Columbus has it in their own zone. Great reach by Doc. A chance in front. Denies them in close.
Montembeau's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Fantilli's won the draw inside his own end. Can't maintain possession. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. Here's an on-man rush. Makes a move in front. Glove save. Montembeau's got the puck and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
The Blue Jackets coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Taken by Minot. Puck picked up by Gooley. Into the attacking end. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And now it's grabbed by Goodbranson. Puck grab by Jenner. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Routine pad save made by Montembeau. Takes the feed. Columbus has possession of it now. Angles it over to Johnson. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Shot! Denied by Montembeau. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Trexier's going to play it against the half wall. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. Columbus gains a hold of it. Slides the puck over. Oh, look at this. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Dobson. Denied by the goaltender. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Canadiens win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play.
Merzlikins is able to make that save and put the rebound in the corner.
Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
Denied that one. Back-to-back saves there.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
From the point, they take control of it. Denies it in front. Montembeau's going to make a wise decision here and get a whistle.
A great decision, James. I mean, his opponent's been coming at him full throttle. He wants to slow this down. They're winning this game right now. He's facing a ton of shots, and he knows he's got to be strong down the stretch. He's got to reset his entire group right now, and he tries to do it by getting that whistle.
Matheson's taking it from his own end. Across the line, down the left wall. Feeds it over. And there's a glove save on the play. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Columbus desperate for some offensive conversions here late in this third period. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Suzuki. Here's a shot, and that's not even on net.
Anytime in the game, you want to convert on your scoring chances, especially when you're up by one and you have an opportunity to get the insurance marker, but he misses the net.
Puck battle along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Avoids the poke check. And he had an answer with that save. Feeds it over to Voronkov. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Turned aside by Montembeault. The Canadiens gain possession. Oh, he'll feel that one. The Blue Jackets grab possession of the puck. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. And they send it right back to him. Looking for space inside the D zone. And he takes the feed. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. A critical draw here. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Fires it on net. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for him. He's going to have to keep...
To the empty net. Misses the net. Moves the puck. Moves it to Marchenko. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come up along the wing. Chance and an empty netter here. And into the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. That's a strong effort all the way around. Stingy defensively at the end of the game, and they're able to get that empty netter. And it's the dying minutes here, James. It should seal the deal.
The Canadiens, after that empty netter, should just simply need to let the clock run out now.
Well, that one's going to seal the deal, and you look at the opponent, you can see their body language. They know it's all but over.
Pass to Jenner. And he takes the pass. The Blue Jackets really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Columbus has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Here's the empty net.
Empty net goal went in. Everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Blue Jackets continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. Deneau's won the draw here in the open ice. Moves the puck to Gallagher. There's a centering pass. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end. Columbus tried to get aggressive with the empty net, but it only seemed to make things worse.
Well, it did, James. Listen, a loss is a loss, and a lot of people say it doesn't matter by how many, but to the losing team, you can see how deflated they are. It matters.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.